Ukrainian refugees are currently living in Wiltshire, and most of them are still living with host families. But more than a year on from the outbreak of the war in Ukraine, what happens when their hosts can no longer accommodate them?
Well, that is the question that one Ukrainian family is having to grapple with after fleeing their homeland almost exactly a year ago. Louisa Britton has been to meet them.
Yellow car. Yeah, yellow car.
Anastasia arrived in the UK just over a year ago, and since living with a host family near Marlborough, she's got a job at a local restaurant and both her children have settled into school. But now the hosts can no longer accommodate the family and they're having to move away from the local community they've called home for the last 12 months.
I came here for save my children, my two children. I came here. And now I'm really scared because without support, like from council, single mother cannot normally live here because pay all bills. I really try to be normal human and building something here. Yeah, I have one job and I will have second one and I try, but I really need support. I go in our temporary home.
She's now one of 5 refugee households to have been given temporary accommodation in the county, 30 miles away in Chippenham.
I was very disappointed when yesterday I come to our temporary accommodation and open doors and don't see nothing, no carpets, no furniture, and I was a little bit in shock. Yes, thank God I have a car. And I just arrived to my sponsor and asked, can I stay for one more night?
Anastasia's situation, though, is not uncommon, according to the Swindon Welcomes Ukraine charity.
I think that adult people who came alone, they're more flexible with this because they can adopt quickly. But for moms and children, I think it's a very stressful situation, and community and local authorities should pay more attention to moms with children, because I think that more and more stories of women with children who will need help will appear.
The problem is, with Wiltshire Council, is assisting those Ukrainians in making that first step positively. We work really closely with Swindon Borough Council, who've been fantastic at helping Ukrainians move from hosts into private rents and into solutions like creative solutions like finding HMOs that Ukrainians can live in.
Wiltshire Council receives £10,000 from the government for each refugee they take in. But given the rental sector in the county, that doesn't go far, according to the leader.
If we paid rent in somewhere like Devizes, we might be able to house a family with the money that's left for 10 months if we were lucky. What I want to do is put them in somewhere where they can stay for 3, 5, 10 years if they want to. So we're looking at buying housing as a council to make sure, use the funding that we've had from government to buy housing to accommodate those Ukrainian families who are not going to be able to use the private rental sector.
Like many refugees, Anastasia's tried to build a new life in the community she was welcomed by. But what the future holds for her family now remains unclear. Louisa Britton, ITV News.